My hair gets too long to do this. Now, do I look more like a full-time real estate developer, broker, soon-to-be builder? I assume Montgomery got my builder application today. I sent it out Thursday. Very excited about that. Super excited. It's just a new frontier, new arm of my real estate business that has grown into this massive West Alabama rural real estate empire. And bringing new construction to markets where others were just not willing to go. They didn't have the knowledge, the details, confidence, the ability, whatever it may be. I'm very proud to report since 2019, we have built and sold open market new construction homes in reformed city. I've done Northport and Tuscaloosa as well. I had a 4,500 square foot house at the lake. And, but in reform, we've had a lot of success. Tanglewood, Harper Hills. And I'm excited to get that builder license added as well. I'm a hemp farmer as well. State licensed hemp farmer here in Alabama. I have so many licenses, it's crazy. But it goes together. It actually goes together. Everything. The hemp farm will provide a product that's going to supply material for my construction business. My construction business will supply listings for my real estate sales business. My real estate sales business supplies referrals for my furniture business. Damn the torpedoes. I think Stan Pate said that at City Hall recently, and that's kind of where I got that from. Even though it's a famous saying, that's a great saying. It's an Alabama battle rhetoric.
I could start a business selling them. LegalZoom. I can register an
You see the sales cycle here. Lead, site, sale, delivery, follow. Lead, site, sale, delivery, follow up. And the circle starts. So you got to do it. Think about it. You got to do it. You got to do it. I mean, that's the only formula you really need. If you're in sales and you can make it all work together. All right, okay, let's jump in. It's a little slower today. Being Monday, it's only 3:45. I tried to wait as long as I could in the afternoon, let agents get those listings in there. I know a lot of the lead agents, they always have the minions do the data entry and stuff, and then they don't get around to it about about 5 o'clock, right before the end of the day. Hello to whoever you are. Let me know who you are in the comments. Hit subscribe. This is Alabama Real Estate Sales. Do you own any property yet? Connect with me. Let me know what you want to accomplish. I'm very proud. Last week we had hundreds of views on our live feeds. Seems to be a lot more on the mobile than the desktop, but that's okay. I really do this for a future effort. We're going to put some money into. I actually saw another real estate agent in Jasper who had named her video the exact title that I use for Alabama real estate market updates, and she didn't do it all the time, and it had about 6,000 views, and it reminded me I can pay for views like she did, and kind of help grow the business and grow the channel. I definitely think it's a great idea. I want to meet her for sure. I had family from Jasper that was in there for 30 years before my uncle passed away. He was a medical doctor there in Jasper for a long time, and so I know a lot of people in Jasper. And we're, with our new internet wars, internet business that we're going into, we'll be in that market as well. So anything we can do to help agents sell more listings, that is what Already Furnished was created to do. All right, so it's up to 11 so far. That's more than it was. We're in Northport City first. Vestavia East subdivision, Lake Mid-Century Home, 1974. Let me turn this down just a little bit. 1974. You do need to sign a list-based paint disclosure form with that. It's a larger home, almost 2,300 square foot, 4 bed, 2 full bath, 1 half bath, almost an acre. Almost a half acre. Vestavia Elementary for zoning, Jason Patton at ARC Realty. Do know Jason. Got it listed $260, right above that affordable threshold. I'm not surprised to see that extra 10 grand there for closing costs, negotiating, things like that. All right, next up, we got brand new construction, Danita Mims, Quarter Real Estate. That's the exclusive listing agent for the Builders Group, TBG. It's a 1-level home, 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, under a half acre parcel, just over 1,900 square foot. $395 asking, not bad. 1,917 square foot. $394. That's really good. I have a new construction home, light new. It was built 2 years ago. We got it at the end of 2023, so we've had it 2 full years now. This one's $395,000 asking, and see right there, you would get a $3,000 furniture allowance. You use the buyer agency representation that I offer, where I represent you only in the deal. Best price, helping you all through the, escrow items such as inspection, appraisal, repairs, vendor coordination for repairs, insurance, termite. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's a ton of stuff that we do, but with my buyer agency, especially with how high prices are these days, a portion of my commission goes towards a gift for you as my buyer, or even if you're a seller, you can give it to the buyer and offer that when you list it for me. And it increases the chance of your listing getting chosen if you offer something like that. So it's really something to consider. We're very excited about it. Let me go back here. But yeah, we have one, so it'd be around the same value as that. It's very good to see. 1,900 square foot, $395, brand new. That's Tuscaloosa City East. All right, Berry, Alabama, up next. Tuscaloosa County, Berry, or at least that's what the agent's got. David Turman, Realty South franchise here in Tuscaloosa. He's got it listed. Henley Acres subdivision. It's on Gorgas Road. I've definitely heard of that. 8 acres for $120,000. All right, next up, Northport again, but this is Northport County, North River Circle, 3.5 acres for $50,000. It's not too bad. $14,000 an acre. I don't know if it's buildable. Jason Patton, ARC Realty, the seller's agent. Let's see what Jason put. Rare opportunity to own 3.5 acres of North River in Northport. This offering includes multiple adjoining lots, 3.5 acres with direct river frontage and water access. Ideal for custom home site, weekend retreat. See, custom home site usually means it's not a lot of building area. But, somebody can have 3.5 acres. You can hunt on that out of the city limits. Okay, next up, this is in Jefferson County, not really West Alabama, but, the markets are changing. Jason Patton, again, he serves that market. That's why I'm sure he listed it in both. ARC Realty, there's 3 for him today. It's a mid-century home, 1955, 1,550 square foot, almost a half acre. No subdivision, so how do you like that? No subdivision, $185,000, super affordable. About a $1,400 a month payment on that. It's great. All right, next up, back in Tuscaloosa City North, Bell Chase Townhomes. These were built in 2007, right off of Academy Drive there. 2 bed, 2 full bath, 1 half bath. Got Burner Elementary, Dana Oglesby, Remax Franchise, Premier Group over McFarland. $324,900. $324,900. Those are not quite as big as some of the other ones that are brand new and like closer to the lake. Dana Oglesby, excuse me. All right, next up, got one in Gordo. It's my home county there. Rural markets. This is a 19th. Excuse me. This is a 20th century home, but it was built in 1900 exactly. So it's turn of the century, 20th century, and it's 125 years old. Just over a quarter acre. Got Gordo schools with it. 4 bed, 2 bath, 3,700 square foot. It's a big house. Alexander Cameron, Pritchard Moore Real Estate downtown's got it listed, and they're asking $200,000 for that one. It is big though, 3,700 square foot. You would want to consider, your utility cost on a home that big. All right, next up, Northport City, Lakeview Estates, Lakeside Place, Tyler Bigby, Keller Williams Franchise Branch broker. The agents at Keller Williams own the company and hire the broker, so it's a complete opposite from the way ownership has been structured forever. The broker owns the company, and that's how it normally runs. But at Keller Williams, they hire their broker. I love the power dynamic, especially, if you produce more than the broker does. I mean, that was kind of the point, I guess. 375.9 mid-century, and it's got a lake there in Northport City. All right, next up in Summerfield again, but this is a late mid-century Summerfield home. It's not the same as Summerfield Preserve. Over 2,200 square foot, almost a half acre. Arcadia Elementary, which is Tuscaloosa City Schools. 1 level, 3 bed, 2 full bath, 1 half bath. It has architectural design to it, but it still looks like a mid-century rancher. It's got like some bay windows there. Trisha Gray, Keller Williams Franchise Branch owner. She's got it listed for sale, $370 G's. You would get a $3,000 furniture allowance through my buyer agency gift on that. All right, next up, this is an affordable home. Christy Manning, Southern Homes of Tuscaloosa Incorporated. Heatherwood Gardens, Tuscaloosa City East, built in 2002, so it's a turn of the century home. Just over a tenth of an acre lot, so it's smaller. 1,500 square foot, 3 bed, 2 bath, 240. Asking price, 240. That'd be about $1,000 furniture allowance. Okay, last one for today so far. I think there was one more in here. Lansdowne Avenue, High Grove subdivision. It's built in 2021, so still relatively new. Ileana Jones, Hamner Real Estate's got it listed, and they're asking $634,900, so $635,000, and you would get at least a $5,000 furniture allowance through my buyer agency on that. So that was a really good one. Some of those are really good to consider. The buyer agency, it starts with one. I just sent one of my partners an invoice from a sale in Pensacola, Florida, that it was a construction company owner, client of mine. He sold the property. They sell their own properties all the time. And he did the $5,000 furniture allowance through the deal. And of course it was from us. And, anytime it's at that size, at least that big of an invoice, we can get it to you in Pensacola. It doesn't matter if it's in Tuscaloosa or North Alabama, South Alabama, or this particular case, it was right across the Perdido Key Bridge in Orange Beach, Alabama. We took it. It's about a $5,500 invoice, and one other guy took it down there. And, of course, that client actually died of COVID a year later. One of our best testimonies there. And, of course, COVID killed him. So that was very sad. But we can definitely help you with that. You need to keep that in mind. It is, those types of things where my competitors are going to make so much noise. They're going to try and tell you there's another way to look at it. They offer the same thing, but they simply can't by me having the partnership with the furniture store, my father owns it. It benefits us. We get furniture at cost. It's not the same as saying, oh, well, just go to Ashley and pick out $5,000, $10,000 worth of furniture and we'll cover it for you and give you half of our commission or 40% of our commission just to compete with another agent. It's just not going to happen like that. You need to come to me first. I can't offer the same. And again, my representation skills are really good. I'm worth my weight just in real estate. You'll love that. You'll absolutely love it. So, and especially with investors, renters want convenience. The market for vacation short-term rentals is all furnished properties. And usually they list them when they're ready to sell it, move on. It's been rented by people all the time. And that's used furniture that's included with it. So with me, you have a buyer agent representing your interest. You buy the property and then it comes with all that. At a minimum, update your premium mattress sets, stuff like that. And you can take a $10,000 furniture invoice and you only have to pay $5,000. So it's a real money savings in a market that's costly, high demand. And what's it worth just having one point of contact for the house sale and the furnishing sale? I quote everything. We do everything, anything you need. So I'm worth my weight. Really need to consider that. Let's see, there was one more that went in. Weatherby Drive. Okay, yeah. This is a good one. Just right here behind me. It says it's on a corner lot in Weatherby. This is a real tight-knit subdivision. Elizabeth Henson's got it listed. 894 Weatherby Drive. 3-bed, 2-bath, just under a fifth of an acre. Almost 2,000 square feet for $265. $265. I do like Weatherby. It's directly on 69 South, but it sits behind some commercial development, the bank, retail store, stuff like that. And it's a great location. You really don't even, passerbys, sound of traffic, all that good stuff. It just doesn't happen. Okay, that was pretty quick. Let's do the back on market real fast. Back on market, I got 3. 2 were pending. 1 was expired. Okay, that renovated home in Northport, Illinois Street. It is back available. Haley Gaddy, Pritchard downtown. Next up, Warrior Bluff Office, Tuscaloosa downtown commercial building. It's a 1,400 square foot commercial building downtown. Jason Acock, handling real estate's got it listed for $290. It's a commercial condo. And then lastly, this is a cheap residential lot, Tuscaloosa City East, Running Brook. Lot 8, Cypress Creek, Adrian Jones, Keller Williams franchise, got it listed. $8,500 back on market. I think we may have looked at that one. Let me see. I'm not 100% sure. I think they listed a couple of these. It does look like it's got a lower elevation. I don't know. Yeah. All right. So several opportunities for today. You got a $8,500 residential lot right here in Tuscaloosa City North. You can buy it, do some mulching, put it back on the market, try to sell it for more, call the builders, the developers, list me to do it and find your buyer. So there's lanes everywhere. If you have to, get a partner. Y'all split it 4,000 and 4,000. Get the company going. Start a company, buy some property, get it sold. You just got to be moving it. You need to be selling at least once a year. Buying, selling, or renting at least once a year if you want to reach, some sort of significant income that you can, build some savings and have your full-time job plus additional income that actually makes a difference. Okay, so that's it for today's West Alabama market update. We will try to check some of these other markets later this week. Be sure to stay tuned. If you made it this far, please click that subscribe button. We're trying to get those subs up. Comment, interact, let me know who you are. And we're looking forward to a big week. Absolutely.